Hi, my name is Mike Brooks. I'm the co-founder and co-CEO of Atlassian, and you're watching Seibert Media.
Welcome to another live session of Seibert Media. I'm here with Bettina Manevski. Hi, I'm Bettina.
Hi.
You're kind of the manager of the manager who manages us. Is that correct?
That's one way of putting it.
Okay, so
I'm the director of the Global Partner Program.
Okay, so you know a lot of our business and also business of companies who do similar things like we do for Atlassian customers?
Absolutely.
So what can you say about Seibert Media and our business that you know
of? Okay, let me think. So when I took this role on, you had just completed your first year as an Atlassian expert partner. And what impressed me was that you were a new partner coming into a very mature market and managed to achieve your own point of differentiation, right? So it's very clear to me what your value add is to the customers, and I was impressed that you did so much in the first year.
What is our value add? What is the difference to other partners that we have?
Well, you're very strong with social media on your brand. You're very strong in video blogging and talking about the products and what you can do. It's very transparent, what you bring to the business and what you can do for the customer.
Is that something that you see customers search for? Or,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the transparency, the knowledge, or what is...
the transparency that you show what you can do for the customer.
Okay, before they even contact us.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So more in general, which in the video could be beforehand, what would you say is your general overall impression of Seibert Media as a partner? If you look at through the lenses of a customer.
You're very strong with our Confluence product line, and from the reports that I have from Oliver, who manages your region, that you service our customers very well in the social media Confluence space.
How do you think what Atlassian does as a software company differentiates from what we as a partner offer for a customer? Where's the boundaries and where do partners come in? I can obviously self-serve myself just by going to Atlassian and buy everything from myself and then help myself. So where do partners come in? Where's the point where people should call an expert?
Okay, so our business model has always been about focusing on our key strengths as a company. And so we focus on creating the best product we can and believe that if you have the right product, the product will find its market. This is true for all countries, but works better where the language is English and where they're buying in via credit card in USD. So where partners can really add value is through offering the professional services, doing custom development, creating plugins and selling them through our marketplace, which then extend functionality of our products. And also giving a higher touch experience to customers where we feel that complements our business model of being strong, direct, online, and selling through credit card to people that appreciate the low touch and don't need any more. And they can work with the product straight out of the box.
When we talk together, you often say the word high touch, which I like a lot. So why do you think, especially bigger companies, which is our main target group, obviously, need this high touch? And what is it? What do you see what other partners or us do for those? What does high touch mean?
High touch just means being more available to these customers that have deeper needs than what the product offers. So it's not so much about the product; it's how they want to adopt that product in their environment, right? So where a smaller company can take a product and install it in their systems and use it productively, a bigger company usually has already legacy systems that could possibly need to be migrated, and a lot of these bigger companies have in-house internal resources that need to would benefit from working with a partner to be trained on how to do it. So it's less about the product, it's more about how they want to use that product in their environment.
Yeah, okay. Okay, would you agree that if I'd say that fast, cheap, standardized is something that we could attribute to Atlassian products? They're fast to deploy, cheap to buy, and also easy to use, and something when it comes to more being serving individual needs, connecting to other systems, getting a more customed experience, that is where partners come in. Does that make sense?
Well, I wouldn't use the word cheap, because cheap has this connotation of inferior quality. Right?
Okay.
So we price our products, right? So it's good value and affordable to the market. Our purpose is to advance humanity by empowering teams, right? Helping them be more productive, helping them do things. And we try hard to ship the product that can do that for them. And where partners add value, as I said, is that they can take that product and make it more customized for that for these customers, so they can be even more productive. Right? So it's about enhancing that customer experience.
Yeah, okay, I agree that cheap may be negatively connoted. I was thinking of expensive, which is also negatively connoted, and I would be happily ready to assign this to a partner's business, because a lot of our customers think this is expensive compared to how little we pay for this awesome software. So I didn't mean to, or I didn't mean to have a negative connotation come across.
It's a fair comment, because some people think, well, how can you make it so cheap?
Yeah.
Right?
And how can you make it so cheap?
Well, it's our business model, right? We don't have high
Money?
expensive sales teams. We don't have services teams. We don't have all those typical infrastructure costs.
But you have volume, right?
We have volume, and we have a lean business model, and we focus on creating the best products we can. So we don't have all those expenses that big companies that produce software.
Do you see Christian sneak through through the camera back there?
Sorry, I just lost it.
Okay, coming back to the word cheap and to
We can
roll
cut
it
that
out
out.
more. Sure, we can. But maybe we won't.
I would say it's very affordable. Your product, if I was you, I would be saying your products are very affordable, right? How can you create these products and go to market at that price point?
I still like the word cheap, because
it's authentic.
Exactly. It's kind of.
Then my answer was authentic.
It's what the customer would say. The customer wouldn't say this is so vastly affordable. They would say, oh, it's cheap, because if you buy SharePoint, for example, you pay like 40 times as much. This is expensive, and so.
But Microsoft has a very different business model to Atlassian.
Yeah, but in our experience, talking to customers, it's often, or it's probably the most often compared product. If people say, oh, we want to go with Confluence, but we have the SharePoint already. So I agree that Atlassian and Microsoft are very different companies, but for our situations that we talk to customers, it's often a topic. So, and they say, this is cheap. How can they afford to be so affordable? And
so what do you tell them?
Actually, I think the easiest answer is volume. So they don't sell. Actually, I even tell people, you're not or have not been until some time ago the main target group. You're kind of too big because they are focusing on technical teams, and they just happen to be so successful that this is your best choice also.
That's
And
right.
so now you happen to be in their target group also, but this is kind of more of an accident than their actual goal in the first place.
I think it's more of
And-
an evolution of
Yeah.
the software business, right?
Yeah.
10 years ago, software was limited to the technical teams and developers that were, often locked away in one part of the office. But now
the dark part of the office.
But now software is everywhere, and we have all the business teams using software as well, and they have needs that also can be met by our products, right? So it's no longer just for devs.
Coming back to Seibert Media, if you had one adjective that you'd have to assign to Seibert Media, what would it be?
Integrity.
Okay.
Integrity.
Thank you is the answer to that. Thanks for your time here. And one last question.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading towards a big event for Atlassian, Atlassian Summit, your biggest user conference. Why are you excited about this event?
Because it's our annual opportunity to celebrate together as with our users and with our partners on the year that passed, and just get excited and share what's happening in the next 12 months. So it's a mix of celebration and future thinking.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking forward to meeting the community and you on this cool event.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Bettina. Yeah.